Hey, and welcome to Ask TJ About Marketing. I'm your host, Terry Johnson from terryjohnsononline.com. I'm here to answer all your questions that you have about marketing and branding and content and all those things that you always wanted to ask about, but could never find the right person to ask. Now, I know there's Google and you can ask Google, but sometimes the answer you get from Google is a little bit confusing, unclear, not simple, and like complex, and like who needs that? So I'm here to help you answer marketing questions that you have, especially when you need them. You need this information to know to grow your business or start a business online. You may not have a business, you may want to start it. So all these marketing questions that I'm bringing up is a way for you to get the information you need to build your strategy to grow that business. Okay, good. Now want to make sure we're on the same page. Want to make sure we're on the right page. All right, so let's get started. Today's question is, what is content marketing and why do I need it? Well, I'm glad you asked. What is content? Content is information that you share. Think about your TV show, your news program on the air, on regular TV. That's content. They're sharing information, right? At the right time to the right people. That's content marketing. So content is simply the information that you're sharing. It doesn't have to be something formal, it can be informal. But mostly the content that we share online, which is what we're talking about today, because it's digital marketing basics, that would be written word, that would be audio, and it would be visual. So the three main types of content. There are other types of content, but they usually fall in these three categories. That's written, that is a blog post, that's a social media post, that's the article, anything that's, on the written word. It used to be on paper, but now we do a lot of things that are not on paper. Okay, so that would be articles, blog articles, social media posts, anything where you're writing a lot of content. Now, the written content can be it can be with images. So that would be the visual. So that would be written and visual. They can be a combination of all three. So we have audio. So what would audio be? Audio is the spoken word. So that would be podcast, right? Yeah. If you're doing a podcast, that is audio. And then you have visual. Visual would be what we're doing now, live stream. You could do a live video, you could do a recorded video, or you could do graphics and photos. Okay, so all of that is your content, and those are the three main types. But here's the key. Now, content isn't key. The right content, which is what Carolina just said, the right content is key. So I want to clarify the title. Content is key, yes. And I don't know if you heard this term. I have heard it a lot because I'm in the marketing space. That content is king. Not really. Content is not really king. It's key. You need content, or else what are you doing online? No one can hear, see what you're saying. So you want to create content that's going to reach your target audience. And, we said that lots of times before, but you have to create the right content. It has to reach someone. It has to reach out and touch them. So you want your content to be better than everyone else's because it has to stand out. It has to be unique and thoughtful and helpful. It has to strike a chord with your audience. It has to engage your audience. Now, that's a lot of work. That's why I say content that works. You have to work. You can reshare someone else's stuff. Like on Twitter, we do that a lot. There's a retweet of an article. You might be interested in that. That's fine. But when you're creating your content, it has to be something that's not a copy or similar. And there's no way you can avoid being similar. But what I mean is a carbon copy of what the guru said, or they post quotes and I'm going to post quotes. Well, your quotes better be something that people want to hear, and the graphic needs to stand out. It's like you're scrolling with your thumb, and if it's something that is not interesting, we're not going to stop with our finger or our thumb. It has to be thumb stopping. Content marketing is simply the things you do in order to attract an audience online. Things meaning content. Content meaning a blog post, a podcast, a newsletter, a social media post, anything you can post online that's going to attract your target audience and hopefully get them to engage and become interested in your business and buy from you. You are putting out information. Here's another part of it that people want and need. And not just people, a certain target audience needs. See how we're breaking down, content is everything, but now we're getting into where's the part that it works. Content works and engages people. What has to be the right content for the right audience at the right time. Now with content, you can use that to gain visibility, to be seen online, to attract attention from people who may be interested in what your business have to offer. Because that's what it's about. If you're not attracting new people to your audience, you're not getting that ability to create a relationship with them and turn them into customers. So if your content is not bringing in the attention, bringing in people, well, that's a clue. You might need to go back and refine your content marketing strategy. Now, I know everybody's heard this saying, content is king, but let me give you some clarity on that. Now, content is king, but relevant content, now that's the key, because you can make content till the cows come home. You can make content all day, but if it's not attracting the right audience, you're not going to see any kind of results or any kind of growth with your business, because you're not growing your audience. So you need to think about the types of content that you can make. I just said you can make blog posts, you can make newsletters, you can do an email list, you can make a podcast. There's different things, videos, TikTok videos, reels. You can make all kind of content, but if it's not relevant content, if it's not content an audience cares about, they're not going to stick around. They're going to go, well, that doesn't have anything to do with me. Why should I consume it? Why should I look at it? And you're going, well, because, you should buy from my business. And well, someone who doesn't need what you have is not going to pay attention. So you need to make engaging and relevant content that's going to attract the right people. That is your target audience. Now let's talk about the purpose of content marketing. The actual purpose of your content. It is to attract people to the audience, but it's also to build a relationship. So you want to do that. Your content must connect, it must engage, it must get people to stop and look and listen and comment or give you feedback or ask questions or any of those engagement tactics. Those are things that you're looking for. You're not looking for numbers. Now, follower count is great, but if they are bots or not engaging, then that's a waste. Now, some of the things you want to do with your content is you want to engage an audience, you want to educate them, you want to entertain them, you want to nurture them if they're already customers, you want to be the resource, you want to be the place that they go when they need information about your industry, your business. You want to be the place that they come to. So that's why you're creating content, and you need a great content marketing strategy in order to accomplish that. So let's talk about some content marketing practices, some things you need to keep in mind. So first of all, know your goal. Why are you online? You're online to grow your business, right? But there are certain steps and things that you have to take in order to make that happen. You can't just post and run. You can't just post sales. You just can't say, buy my product, buy my service. You have to nurture your audience. You have to educate your audience. You have to take them on this learning journey. You have to be helpful. That is the key. Start out being helpful and being the resource instead of trying to get a sale, get a sale. You want to build a customer relationship that keeps them connected with your business. And then all of that information, all of that activity is going to build a community that helps you build a lasting brand. Now, another thing you need to know about content marketing is that you have to be consistently creating content. Consistently creating content. That doesn't mean you have to make content every minute of the day. You just have to have a consistent schedule. So think about your favorite TV show. You know when it comes on, and you make sure that you're going to watch it. Or if you're watching streaming, you schedule it and you know when you want to watch it, but you know what you want to watch, right? So that's content. What you see on Netflix and Hulu and all that is still content. So you have to think about, well, I need to be consistently showing up in the place where my audience is hanging out. And to know that, you need to do some research. So I hope you've done your research and you know where your audience is mostly hanging out, what platform they like to be on. So you need to be scheduling content. Well, first you got to create it. So create the content, schedule the content based on testing and seeing what your audience will accept from you. Some people think you have to post every minute of every day or something's going to happen and it's not going to be successful. No. What you have to do is just be consistent. If they're looking for you every day at 3 p.m., then be there every day at 3 p.m. with a blog post, with a social media post, with a quick short video, with whatever the content is that you're creating for your audience. Be there. If you're going to write a newsletter or if you're going to send an email, and you send it every Tuesday at 11 a.m., then send it every Tuesday at 11 a.m. The good thing about content is that there are a lot of content marketing tools that you can use that allow you to schedule the content so you don't have to worry about missing a post or not showing up or not being there when they're looking for you. Now, at the beginning, you may go, well, why do I need to do that? I don't have that many followers. Well, if you're not consistently creating content and showing up and providing value, that's another part of it, then they're not going to come back. It's the same thing, like I just said, with your favorite TV show. You keep coming back because it's your favorite TV show and you know the day and the time it comes on. So that's really it. It's really simple. So you want to create content, relevant content that meets their needs, addresses their issues, entertains, or keeps them informed and attracts them in some way. Then you want to find a way to schedule that consistently. And then you want to make sure you're there in the same spot at the same time and they're looking for you. So it's like, hey, it's 11 o'clock. Where's TJ? Well, I'm here. So I hope that helps you. Also, with content marketing, you have to remember that you need to keep the audience front of mind. What does that mean? That means that the audience is your focus, serving their needs and helping them achieve the things that they want to achieve, whether it's solving a problem, making their lives better, they have a goal they want to reach, whatever it is, you need to know what it is because your content needs to help them on that journey. So you have to remember that your audience comes first. What do they need? Serve their needs, serve their wants, put them first. Don't put your business first. Now, I know as a business owner or you're online and you have an online business, you're like, well, I want to make money. Well, the money comes when you serve others, when you serve your audience, then they become engaged and they appreciate you. You start a relationship and they buy from you. That's how it works. And it's because you're making yourself the center of your business. I want them to buy. So if I'm on social media, all I got to do is put out posts saying, buy. I put out reels, buy. I put out SMS messages, buy. Get on my email list, buy. No, they will buy, but you got to do some things in between that.
Well, they're going to go buy.
They're going to go buy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. And I see we talked about this before. I joined a lot of Facebook groups in the beginning. When Facebook groups first started, people were going in there, buy my this, buy my that, and putting the links in, not saying hello, not saying how are you, what's up, what do you need, what's your problem, can I help you? No, they just went straight to buy, and then wondered why when nobody's buying. Remember that successful content marketing strategies always keeps the audience front of mind, always. So you want to always be thinking about what they need, what they want. And if you don't know that, you need to do the research. Now, that's really easy because you have social media. You can go online, you can look at conversations, you can ask a question, you can do some research, you can find some data, some statistics that can help you out. There's a ton of resources online available to you, some of it for free, that can help you create a content marketing strategy that's going to attract and engage a relevant audience. When you're creating relevant content, that's going to help you keep them with you. You want to be top of mind with your audience. Top of mind means they're always thinking about you. Top of mind means that they have you in mind when they want or need a service or a product. And also, the benefit of this, the bonus is that they will talk about you to others. So they're spreading the word of mouth. They're spreading the word about your business, the service, and the products that it can provide, where it can help others. So that's why you want to think about your content marketing strategy, and you want to always make sure that it is doing the job of reaching and building an audience. So I hope the answer to the question, what is content marketing? I hope that answer provided you with some insights, some tips on how you can create your content and make a content marketing strategy that's going to help you reach your goals in order to build your business, even start a business, and create the revenue that you want to have for your business. This is an important question. I hear it a lot online where people are asking, well, what is content marketing and why do I need it? Why do I care? Can I just post when I want or do what I want? And you see that you can do that, but you'll go further. You'll grow your business further when you create a strategy that's going to help you connect and reach your audience and use that to build that relationship to where you're growing, you're having a relationship with your audience, and you're growing that audience into a community that's going to become, hopefully, a customer in the future. So does everybody get that? Do you understand? If not, let me know. Send me a comment, send me a DM, find me online, Terry Johnson Online, any place that you're comfortable hanging out, I'm probably there. And reach out to me and say, hey, TJ, I need to know more about this because you said this and I'm not getting it. So give me some more explanation. Let me know more about it and I will do that. So that's it for today's question. I hope the answer helped you out in trying to figure out your own marketing strategy, your content marketing strategy that you're going to use to grow your business online. If you have further questions, just reach out, leave me a comment on your favorite social media platform, Terry Johnson Online, or you can go to the website, terryjohnsononline.com, and reach me there. Also, join the Discord community because that's going to be the fastest way to get your question answered. And how do you join the Discord community? Go to terryjohnsononline.com/info. Click the join the Discord button. If you have some issues with signing up, or you just want to know a little bit more about how to use Discord, well, that's another way you want to reach me on Terry Johnson Online on one of the other platforms. Or you could send me an email at tj@terryjohnsononline.com. Thanks for watching today. I really appreciate that you took the time to listen and learn more about marketing and content marketing when I'm answering these questions and giving out information that can help you grow your business. Thank you for joining me today on Ask TJ About Marketing, where I'm answering your marketing and branding questions in order to help you build and grow a business online. So I will see you next time. Bye.